We're here to get boba tea today. I forgot to charge this camera, which is now sitting on 25%, but being that the semi-smart man I am, I did bring my battery pack. We're in this nice little area in the greater Cleveland area called Pinecrest. They have a nice movie theater, nice food, all that cool stuff, and they have a really, really good boba tea shop over here that I'll take you guys to today. I'm a big fan of boba tea. It smells like a burger outside right now. It's making me hungry, but I'm gonna go easy and not spend money on a lot of things. Here it is. Ooh-wee. These actually look so good, I might have to get one myself. I think somebody took the tip jar. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's good stuff. Look at that. They have a big menu too. That display case had a lot of nice desserts in it. I was debating on actually getting one. I just told myself recently that I would cut back a little bit on the sugar consumption. Oop. I told myself I would cut back a little bit on the sugar consumption, so we're not doing that today. All right, doing this one-handed is kind of dumb. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. All right, the sunlight is not being very favorable to me today. It's a really cloudy day, actually. That's so good, bro. You know what? I forgot to get a straw. That's so good, bro. This is definitely not the one that I got the last time I was here. The last one I got had a different flavor. It had more of like a s'mores flavor. This is definitely not the same one that I got. I just kind of picked one. I remember seeing this on there and trying, I think, a little bit from my wife, I think. Either way, this is still delicious. This is the brown sugar organic milk tea. Okay, I'm just now noticing this place for the first time over here. Toastique. Should we try it? Let's try it. Oh, they are closed. Never mind. I can say with confidence we're not turning into a food-based YouTube channel, but we might be. I don't know. It's kind of fun going places and trying foods, even if it's something as simple as tea. Now, the reason why I think I might have picked the wrong thing too is I can kind of feel the caffeine in that, and they usually have caffeinated drinks. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I just kind of picked it without really thinking, which is kind of dumb on my part. They have really good teas. I want to try some more from there. They're only $7 a tea too, which is kind of cheap. One thing on my agenda when it comes to video making is I want to learn how to get better dynamic and unique shots for a lot of different projects that I'm working on. Even if it's just vlogs, I want to do more. There's a couple of different creators I watch from time to time, like 100T Low, who has these really, really cool and unique camera angles and shots that he does for just unboxing videos. I'm watching more material like that to get a better idea, and I'm getting used to filming in public too, which is another reason why I wanted to get out here today, is just get used to commentating and talking while walking, which I'm gonna be doing a lot of for DREAMHACK this week. It's a little unnerving, I'm not gonna lie, like trying to get used to having a camera in a public space and just talking into it. But I figure most people don't really know what this is half of the time, and everybody has a camera in public now, so. All right, real talk. What do you guys think about Cybertrucks? Like, give me your honest opinion. I told y'all Cleveland has an interesting viewpoint on art. I don't know if this counts as art. I just realized these are office spaces up here, I think. I wonder who works above a piano gallery and a Asian food store, a restaurant, Asian restaurant. Why did I say Asian food store? The goal with this channel is to get a lot more comfortable with my creativity, basically. Filming in public, learning different camera angles, different shots, you know, what makes something that could be a potentially great piece, you know? I enjoy being creative. I enjoy working on different projects, and I enjoy just exploring different avenues of content creation, especially when it comes to filming and videography. And the entire point of this channel is to be kind of, I guess, like a testament to that, is to show my creativity outside of just the gaming space and whatever. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the content that I am pushing out right now. A lot of the different travel vlogs, some of the reactions and stuff. This entire channel is just going to be purely experimental. Do I plan on getting rid of it? Absolutely not. But the entire point of the channel is to just experience different things from my perspective, or for me to try different things that I've never tried filming before, especially with things like the reactions and stuff and these vlogs where I'm talking in public. I don't really do that kind of stuff, but I'm trying to get more used to it because I do want to do more IRL content, and I want to do more reactions too. I've actually really been enjoying doing the reactions, to be honest. I just find this kind of stuff exciting and fun to try. So I hope you guys are enjoying it in the process. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it smells way too good out here. I want to try something to eat out here that I haven't yet. I haven't tried the Sam Pebbles place, and there's another Asian restaurant over here, and there's also Condados Tacos, but I don't think that's what I'm smelling. It might be from the steakhouse across. I don't know why. I'm kind of feeling Asian food today, man. So I think we're gonna try this this Sam Pebbles place. The menu seems pretty affordable too. That's the best part about it. I've seen a lot of $8, $9, $10 options, which is right within my budget right now. So the other alternative option we have is Lao Zi Chuan. I think you say that. I think I said that right. But this place is an actual like sit-down restaurant, and it's way more expensive than Sam Pebbles. So I don't know. Like, all of this looks really good, especially this chef special. What is that? Dry chili chicken? That looks so good, honestly. I think we're just gonna opt out and go home. We're not gonna get anything. I need to save money with this trip coming up, but it was just smelling so good out here. I wanted to get something to eat, but I don't think that's a good idea. And plus, we still have to lose 30 pounds before we go to Texas in 2 days, so. Okay, we are back in the crib. I had to make a stop somewhere really quick and get a battery pack. We got this huge Anker charger. It has up to a life of 92 hours, or 92 plus it says. 20,000 mAh, I don't know what that stands for. That's obviously not megawatts. I don't know what that stands for. It outputs at 15 watts. And it has a USB-A and USB-C port on it. I got this because I wanted to replace my old Anker charger, which still uses a USB-A and a micro USB port. And that's just not really doable with the current setup that I have for equipment. So here's this one right here. It works fine. This is honestly a perfectly fine charger, but I primarily just use it for my phone at this point. And all of my other equipment, my microphones, my camera, they all run off of USB-C cables. So I'm gonna keep this. I don't wanna just obviously toss it away. I'll either keep it or give it to my wife, who said she'd take it. But I wanted to streamline all of my equipment. Everything uses the exact same ports. Like I said, like my battery handle for my Osmo Pocket 3, it uses a USB-C. The Osmo Pocket 3 itself uses a USB-C. So lots of USB-C based equipment in my collection right now for all of my videography stuff, filming and whatever. So I wanted to just streamline it, just finish having everything be on the same platform, basically. We are putting together a list of equipment. Well, not like a real list, but like we're gathering things we're gonna need for this DreamHack trip. Batteries, all the USB-C cables I have, which is probably like 6 or 7 at this point. I got a lot of USB-C cables. Just trying to compact everything and just take what is and what isn't necessary. I got a lot of gear here for all of the filming that we're gonna be doing, so. And a lot of this gear is repetitive. Like I said, lots of USB-C cables. And a lot of this gear is extremely repetitive, so I want to try to lighten our load a tiny bit. Yeah, I've got like 3 USB-C cables in this little pouch right here. And this is the pouch that the second microphone for the camera that I bought came in. And it's actually really nice to have just for the extra cables and stuff, but I'm trying to condense all of this down, not have anything repetitive be in here. That's why I'm removing this charger, this other Anker battery charger, and the cable that goes with it, so I can just keep all USB-C products in here. And as a matter of fact, actually, now that I think about it, one of these cables in here, I think, is the actual charger for that USB-A to micro USB battery. No, this is a USB-C. So we're gonna keep a tally of everything. Chargers, charging cables, power supplies, you name it, we got it. I got a couple of external hard drives with me to keep track of all of the footage that I'm gonna be dumping periodically. We got a lot to do. So we got the Counter-Strike event, we've got the Halo event, and then we've got the COD Major. That's multiple esport events. And then obviously little after parties, dinners, whatever. It's gonna be a very, very busy weekend. Obviously we got the lenses too, because we're gonna be trying to change it up a little bit and do a little bit more with the recordings. So I've been wanting to play around with these lenses for a while since I bought them. I haven't used them since I bought them consistently anyway. So I'm excited. There's one that I keep with my camera, and that is the LPR. Is that the same thing as these other ones? Yes, the LPR lens. I keep that one. I like that one because it has a really good color palette that it gives my camera lens. And then I want to update the firmware on my G7X Mark II, which is what I'm going to do tonight. This is a very dated camera, to be honest, by today's standards. I think this came out in 2017, but it shoots great pictures, which is what matters the most, obviously. And that reminds me, I need to dump whatever footage I have on here because this SD card is loaded. So that's done. This has its own case and batteries and stuff that need to charge too. I guess we'll charge this other power supply, but Anchor, I'm telling you, I will review whatever product you want me to. It could be a $10 product or a $40 product. I use a lot of your stuff. This little battery handled power supply is so incredibly useful. It can recharge this camera from 0 to 100 in like, I don't know, like 20, 25 minutes, which is great for when you're on the fly or traveling like I am. And I think that's about everything. I've got the microphones charging. I want to make this a generational event, so I'm double checking everything, all of my equipment, every single thing. We have microfiber cloths to clean the lenses. And then we gotta hopefully get a haircut this week. I found out my boy Kenny Rain, who cut my hair at Champs last year, actually passed away like a week ago. So I was gonna initially hit him up on Twitter and ask him like, hey, are you gonna be at the event this year and, you know, cutting hair? But I hit up my homie Blaze, who was really good friends with Kenny, and asked him, hey, do you know if Kenny's going or not? And he was like, Kenny actually passed away. And I'm like, what? Rest up, Kenny, man. That's very unfortunate to hear. He was a great guy. Yeah. So with that being said though, I'm gonna try to get a haircut hopefully by Wednesday, because I really need it. Like, it isn't terrible, but I want to be clean for the event, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hit up my barber, see if he's free this week to do anything. Well, that's a lie. I've already been talking to him. He said he thinks we should be good to get a cut this week, but we'll see. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm absolutely prepared for everything, every single thing. Time to work on more projects and let a little fresh air in here too. So something that I've been working on are these note cards for Team War. I'm going to be asking fans and pro players a bunch of cool questions. I've got cards for every type of audience pretty much. I might ask some of the Counter-Strike fans some questions too, but I've never dabbled in Counter-Strike content creation before, so I'm a little hesitant on stepping into that area, but I think that's just going to be the fun of it. Like, it's going to be a first time experience, so I might like it. And by like it, I mean maybe enjoy the crowd or the community of Counter-Strike fans. Only thing I'm concerned about with this entire trip is the fact that it's going to be storming when I get to Texas. There's going to be a little storm going on when I fly in, and they've had a bunch of thunderstorms the last couple of days and a few tornadoes too. I'm a little nervous about that part, but other than that, you know, I'm looking forward to everything. Editing is such a weird thing where it's like, I absolutely enjoy putting these really cool like creative projects together, like what I did for my mom's Mother's Day video, but it's the process of getting everything set up and finally like kind of like going into it is arguably one of the most stressful things I've ever dealt with in my life. And I'm not exaggerating, I'm being serious. Coming up with creative ideas for a video, and then like it's one thing to film it, putting that all together in an editing software. I have stressed myself out more nights than I like to admit trying to put together a project in Premiere Pro than I did while filming it. The filming part is the fun part. And then you get home and you're just like, oh, I got a couple hundred clips to put together, crap. So I'm trying to knock out a bunch of different things
Before we go to DreamHack, I've got a couple of Battlefront 2 videos for Jay the Gamer. I've got a couple of Helldiver videos that I would like to get out, but that'll probably be later in the week. Which reminds me, there's a new update for Helldivers coming out really, really soon that I'm excited for. I've got a couple of vlogs that need to finish editing. I don't know if I'll get those vlogs done though. Those will probably have to wait until after DreamHack at this rate. I got a homie that wants me to go to DreamCon. He said he can give me a ticket to it for free, but I don't know. I'd have to change my flight and I'd have to get to Houston somehow. We'll see how that turns out. Obviously, we got the Austin Major coming up next month, which I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that because money is still a thing and I have to keep that in consideration with all of the trips that I still want to take this year. Somehow we're making it work though. Got a lot of projects to work on, man. I don't really have anything else really to add to this particular vlog today. I hope you enjoyed all the outside shots that we got in the little area in Pinecrest that I took you to. Generally one of my favorite areas to go to. Lots of cool food, a nice movie theater. It's a nice little just well-kept and pretty area. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it. Sub to the channel and check out all of the other vlogs and reactions on this channel, guys. This has been Jay. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day. Peace. I just realized this has been recording with the in-camera microphone for some weird reason. Why is that? Wait, what? I thought I was recording with this. Oh man, that sucks.